die alone in a nursing home one day. Did y'all see that big-ass king-sized bed in that big-ass master bedroom? And there's still two little kids on the sofa plotting revenge every night, I can only assume. Now, before we move on, I want to make something very clear. If a family, due to poverty, is forced to resort to a living situation where the children have very limited space and privacy, that is totally understandable. Speaking for myself, there was a time when my family didn't have much money, and me and my three siblings all slept in one room on mattresses on the floor. That's just what reality was at that time. But in most, if not all of the situations I've shown you, the parents are choosing to live this way. In fact, often transitioning to this type of lifestyle requires a lot of money up front, so there's a good chance some of these families are better off than the average person. Now, when it comes to van life content, there is no better example than @Red, White, and Bethune on TikTok, or as they're known on YouTube, your hype couple. Yes, they call themselves your hype couple. Their big selling point is they've been living with their 3 children and 4 dogs. Yep, 3 children and 4 dogs in a 40-foot remodeled bus for 3 years.
One of the cool things we did in the bus is each of the kids have their own bunk, and we built a small rock wall so they have access into the bunk. Instead of a ladder, we thought we should have a way to get in and out.
Yeah, we thought we'd make it more fun for the kids when they get in their coffin beds. Do you think these parents let their kids watch the Harry Potter movies? Would they get jealous watching the Sorcerer's Stone? If little 11-year-old Harry Potter is looking at your shelf bed setup like, damn, bro, you live like this, your parents might just be abusing you. Then J.K. Rowling's trans character, woman with a penis, walks in like, were you children experiencing gender dysphoria? Were you
Molly's going to demonstrate getting in the bunk and show you just how easy it is. They use this piece here. It's made out of 3/4 inch plywood, plenty strong enough for them to climb and use, and voila, she's in the bunk.
Getting into the bunk is super easy. Meanwhile, little Molly is just clinging for dear life. Imagine going to sleep comes with a whole workout routine. Oh, are you tired, honey? Well, you better go scale that rock wall. Sleep is something that has to be earned.
This is the day in the life of a 35-year-old bus life mom.
So once again, with the privacy thing. With a lot of the vans that we've seen, at least the master bedroom has usually had a proper door. This family has been living on this bus for 3 years, and there is only a thin curtain between mom and dad's room and the children's docking area. There is absolutely no way these kids have not heard their parents doing the horizontal tango night after night with high-res surround sound audio quality. You'll also see that the bathroom does not have a door, just a curtain, so I guess anytime someone blows out the toilet, they're forced to evacuate to escape the fumes.
He likes to wake up, take your time on the couch, pet Eloise, then it's time to make the bed. You know better way to start your day. She has a couple errands to run today, so she's going to get out of the to head out onto the town.
Okay, I'm gonna try to be polite, but with that outfit, the pieces are coming together. This woman looks like she sucks scum off the top of a pond with a straw to get her daily vitamins. Now, after thousands of comments called out these parents for making their children live in conditions worse than a maximum security prison, they finally upgraded the bus and gave their children a little bit more space. So yeah, this new setup is significantly less claustrophobic than the last one, but those still aren't rooms. Those are just slightly bigger shelves. A big aspect of this family's TikTok presence is not just about the van, but also their philosophy and way of life, especially how they raise their kids. And a lot of these videos are very upsetting.
Last night, Molly chose not to do her chores, and if our kids don't do their chores, they have consequences. Molly can't have any of her tasks today, and she's got to get them done before going outside and playing.
With all of these wannabe influencer parents, we're gonna have a whole generation of children that are just gonna be severely psychologically worked on. Imagine you're a little kid and you just got in trouble for not doing your chores, and as you're washing the dishes, your mom comes in like, hey, hundreds of thousands of people on TikTok, little Molly forgot to do her chores last night, so she's in big trouble. Hey, keep scrolling, turn dramatically towards the window. We want good like it, okay? Okay. Little Molly didn't do her job last night. When I see parents publicly posting their discipline methods for their children, it fills me with absolute rage. Because now the punishment is far more than the consequence that you assigned them. Now, the punishment is you get to be humiliated in front of the eyes of thousands of strangers. Which, especially for something as small as forgetting to wash the dishes, is incredibly cruel. Obviously, the couple got massive backlash for this video, and this is what the father had to say.
Yes, our kids have consequences. Yes, if they don't do the chores, they're gonna have to pay. Just like if I don't pay my light bill, they come turn my damn power off. If you believe that children should have consequences and shouldn't have responsibilities,
Do you actually think you can defeat me?
So he immediately ignored people's actual concern that he is broadcasting the punishment of his child as entertainment for profit, and pretends that everyone is upset because they believe that children shouldn't have any consequences or responsibilities. This is not what anyone is saying. The couple is especially obsessed with keeping their daughter Molly's life on camera, and they had another video go viral in a bad way.
A few months ago, Molly was earning money in order to buy herself a new Oculus. But we had a really big surprise because her good friend decided that they wanted to send their Oculus that they didn't use anymore to the kids. We wait until the sun goes down, and the kids take about 10 minutes each having their own turn playing the Oculus.
So yeah, they made their child do manual labor to earn a very expensive gift, but when she got the gift, she was forced to share it, and she only got 10 minutes a day with it, which is about enough time to boot the sucker up and choose a game. The good news is she is now ready to be actively exploited by her future employer when she becomes the next which from that perspective, I guess this is really good parenting. Now, like many of the van life families I've shown, these parents aggressively defend their choice of homeschooling.
our kids don't go to school. We don't send our kids to school. We don't do traditional homeschooling. We want our kids to be leaders. We want them to think for themselves.
Now, once again, I recognize that I'm stepping into very sensitive territory, but as someone who was homeschooled from diapers to college, I feel like my opinion holds a little bit of weight. My writing, reading, and history was massively accelerated, but my math, sciences, and social development were pretty stunted. And my experience was a highly structured, traditional way of homeschooling, so these parents are actually driving that their children are not getting that. There are a lot of warning signs that I'm seeing based on my experience. The kids don't have properly sized desks. Their mom has this giant desk that apparently she uses to edit YouTube videos for 6 hours a day. Also, the parents seem pretty preoccupied with their TikTok and YouTube presence, which is kind of concerning considering that they're willing to throw away 3 children's education for like a few hundred likes on TikTok. They say that they're preparing their kids to be leaders, but they haven't had an established social group for 3 years, and anytime they do make social ties, they're the new kids blowing into town on the weird hippie bus. It's kind of hard to cultivate leadership skills that way. But the parents' response to criticism is always very immature. They even faked quitting their van life because they got a bunch of backlash.
I'm back, bitches, and you're not gonna get rid of me again. Don't like my videos, that's fine. Just keep commenting and pushing up with engagement. Thanks again, guys, for the support and to the trolls. Keep on talking shit, and I'm gonna keep on posting. See you guys on your For You page.
Oh, you really stuck it to the trolls. Those nasty trolls
You
that were
disappoint
just
me.
trying to
Is
figure
that
out
the
whether or
best?
not they should call CBS. Kids don't just stay conveniently shelf-sized accessories to your life forever. One day they're gonna be adults. And it just makes me a little bit upset that you put them back in a lot of basic life skills. Do I think these kids are gonna have a plethora of experiences that most kids can only dream of? Absolutely. But do I also think that they're gonna have some gaps in their development and education and probably grow up with chronic back pain? Yeah. The problem I see with these van families is pretty much the same across the board. Mom and dad will break away from the monotony of life and start a new chapter of adventure. But they don't make enough room, both literally and emotionally, for their kids to share that adventure with them. they just drag them along like trash. The kids don't
Playtime
have
is
any say
over.
in this dramatic, life-altering choice. They just get stuffed in their shelf bags and driven away from any friends or familiarity they've ever known. And at a certain point, there are just some families with too many children who practically live in a van for more than a week's vacation. I'm sorry, that's just the truth. You made these little human beings, you gotta take care of them. Too often people view children as if they're not a fully conscious and unique person until they're like 18 or older, and they don't consider the fact that their child has the same needs for space and privacy as they do. It just boils down to selfishness at the end of the day. Alright, well that was pretty much all I wanted to talk about. I think I'm gonna go take a nap.